Welcome to today's episode here. We got Magic Candies for the Cookie Alliance. Now, as a free-to-play player, we got some key tips and tricks for you to help you successfully crush this, overcome it, and complete it. So appreciate you tuning in. As always, down below you'll find today's timestamps as we walk through the event. We're going to talk through those key tips and tricks. It's going to be tied to two other videos actually, or one or two. So we'll talk about that here in a second. And then additionally, we'll go for a run as well to show you how it's done and pull it all back together. So thank you for tuning in. There's a little bit to this one because there's some strategy, well, a lot of strategy in order to be successful and complete this. We got a few days left and I want to make sure that I see you complete it. With that, thank you for tuning in as always. So a couple things here for the Magic Candy for the Alliance here. We did post a video originally on Magic Candies Galore. We talked about all the key tips and tricks for this. I'll have it down below for you and how to leverage these things to be successful in order to help your cookies. Now, additionally, getting those Magic Candies is going to feed into this event. The first and foremost is getting all the pluses to plus 10 to be successful and get them. As you can see, I'm still working through it. However, the big one here today that I wanted to talk through is clearing with a Cookie Alliance campaign with Cream Unicorn Cookie in the team. So in order to do that, you have to complete the campaign successfully, and we're going to show you how to do that. And then behind me here, what you'll see is at each level, easy, normal, and hard. The reason why I bring that up is the first video was on Magic Candies Galore. The second one is we do have all the Cookie Alliance campaigns for you with key tips and tricks in order to get through hard. I am currently on right here, expert. Now, I'm not all the way through expert yet. I'm in the top 6,000 as you can see, but I got some other tips and tricks on that one coming. However, today we're going to focus on the hardest one, Flame of Fate, to show you that you can get by this with a lot of the stuff that we already talked through, and then put these candies in your team to be successful, get through, and start to work backwards so that you can complete Flame of Fate, Light of Fate, and Ember of Fate. And if you're still looking for guides, you can check out each of those on the channel. I'll have them posted down below for you so you have access to that right away. So those are all the key pieces when it comes to this event here. We talked about what it is that you need to do for these cookies, get their Magic Candies, how you tie in the Magic Candies Galore, and the 3 different levels, and get through the missions with the cookies in your team. So let's go ahead. We're going to go to the Alliance. We're going to talk through hard and how we did this. So my strategy in terms of this team, and there's a multitude of ways to be successful and get through this. However, as a free-to-play player, this was the strategy that I used. You can either make one team with a bunch of stuff in it, or you can be dedicated in terms of your skill elements that we've talked about here before, which can be very, very important in terms of getting by. Now, what I did is take that combination that we did in the other videos, which was focus on the skill elements on purpose, and tie it into this. So what we did is we edited our teams to include things like Captain Caviar here, as well as our lovely Pinecone Cookie right there. And then additionally here are other 2 with Financier right there and Cream Unicorn right there. So that is what we did. So we edited our team number 2, 4, and 5 and kept a lot of the stuff as best as we could in terms of those skill elements together. The only one that's kind of off is going to be Captain Caviar because he's actually water. I kept my water one together for the most part. I guess you could replace Cotton as an example if you want to be full-blown water. So that is exactly what we did. That's the team setup for you. If you want more information on those teams, I encourage you to check out the other guides so you can see how that is done. So now what you need to do, we'll actually do one here for you and do a fast pace. We can show it on 2. So if we go to 2, Light of Fate, we'll see if this is a quick trick for you as well. We're going to run it once with our time jump. Why are we doing this? We got all the cookies in our team. If we do this wave, is it going to complete number 2 for us? There you go. It could be a fast hack and trick. I did want to test this. No, see, look at that. So there you go. You don't have to waste your ticket. You don't have to waste your speed ups. Don't do that. You need to actually run it. So keep that in mind. So we're going to go back into the Cookie Alliance there. And we're going to go back to hard and show you how to beat this one with the cookies here. I can actually put stuff still on him. We can beat it without it, actually. I've done it. So we'll leave it with that for now. That's being a lazy player for me. But make sure that you do have all your toppings on your cookies and those things. We need to do an updated topping guide actually for pine cones. So thank you for reminding me, and stay tuned for that. So here what you're going to do is you're going to start with water. Harpoon Captain is already weak to water. Now the big thing that we have to pay attention to is the clock. You can run into some problems here because you need to get through this quickly. It is only 5 minutes, so we absolutely need to keep up the pressure. Now some of the stuff that I recommend here, certainly our water team is cleaning house, but what you do want to do, or at least I want to do to make sure the game actually really knows that we do have all of our cookies in here and all of them completed and ran through and successful and those kinds of things. I'll let this go here. We'll switch. So what I actually do is I pop over to each of them. Right now we're at light, so what you'd want to do is switch over to the light one when we hit wave 8. Instead of switching to fire like I did, we'll switch back over to light here. Get through this real quick. So now we got our fire ones in there. And we can run through the rest of this wave with light. And what's great is you get to see all these awesome cookies. So the only one we haven't done yet is Frost. There you go. And I believe we'll switch pretty soon here. There we go. We'll get through this one first, because there still is 20 waves. We'll keep going with this team. This creme brulee is a truck. There we go. Now, if you have a poison team, you can certainly use a poison team. We did not use a poison team. We talked about that in some of the other videos for you and why, and those things as well. So here we go with this boss here. Let's switch over to Frozen. So now we've had everyone in here in terms of our teams. Actually 16 it goes to. Actually, no, it's 20. It's 20. There's going to be Muscle Cookie at the end, that's right. Okay, so not doing enough damage fast enough here. We need to, I'm going to switch over teams, because we want to take this thing down a little bit faster, because otherwise we're going to run into a time issue here. So we'll get creme brulee going. There we go. And there's the big one. That guy's down. There we are. Creme brulee stays alive. We got 2 minutes left. So like I said, this is where you can run into some problems, because you really need to be able to get through this stuff really fast. As you can see now, it's where you want to switch to Frozen. So we'll do that. That'll help us get through. 1 minute left. There we go. It's going to be real tight. There we go. 2 more waves. I'm sweating. I'm sweating, my friends. Look at ice clean house for us here. Here you go. Here's the muscle cookie. We got a little bit over a minute to take this guy down and clear the event. There you go. And oh, it's so close. We did it. We did it. Look at that. So that, my friends, is the completion of the Cookie Alliance here once again for you, with the new strategy so that you can be successful with your Alliance cookies and knock out the rewards. So a couple of things that you can do there is obviously, again, time it right with light, time it right with ice. We showed that and why to switch. That's going to make you more successful in terms of that timing and getting through quickly. And then again, the other ones that you can use in that poison lane as well. So that is a great way for you to beat Flame of Fate here on Cookie Alliance and take advantage of the 4 Magic Candy cookies in order to be successful and take down the event right here, Magic Candies, for for the Cookie Alliance. Within the campaign with the cookies stronger than ever. So again, that's going to give you this right there. Hard, you can use the same team and same strategy slightly because some of the changes in the lanes, but because you already beat hard, you should be able to beat normal and easy. So with that, that concludes today's episode. Thank you for tuning in. As always, I am so thankful. I hope you enjoyed it. On top of that, if you still got a question, if you got a comment, let me know. I love to hear from you. On top of that, thank you. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate your support. Thank you for the likes and the subs as we grow this amazing community here. And thank you to all the members. We do have memberships available to you down below. I appreciate that support. It's a great way to support the channel. On top of that, we got affiliate links, other things there if you're looking for stuff. I have it. Check it out. Thank you so much. Now, lastly, as always, we got a ton of great CookieRun Kingdom content here on the channel already and more coming all the time. Stay tuned because we got some great stuff on the horizon. Take care.